There is no such thing as a deadbeat dad. This idea of a deadbeat father is made up by the children of the lie. It's another lie that we've fallen for. Just like we fell for the lie that there's such a thing as racism and sexism and homophobia and Islamophobia. It's no ism. It's either right or wrong, good or evil. It's a spiritual battle. And what's happening is that these men are fighting with the mothers of their children. And what you don't know is that even when the court said the father has 50% visitation and the mother has 50, right? The mother still controls the situation. She tells the father when you can do it, how you can do it, what time to pick them up, and where and when to pick them up and when to have them back, right? And so behind closed doors, the man just kind of get fed up after a while. And then even if he's paying child support, she still rule what's happening. And most guys don't know how to handle that, so they become frustrated and they walk away. You don't hear that happen. You don't hear them talking about that. And then I know so many cases where men are paying child support and the woman to get her makeup on with it, you know, dressing up, and the kid's not even getting the money. The kids don't even know that the father's paying child support. In many cases, she does not tell them. And so what's happening behind the scene is what's not being talked about. And so the children of the lie say that this is a deadbeat dad, and because you're unconscious, and I've been too, you believe into that lie and you go around repeating the same thing with no proof of it. Isn't that amazing? And I want you to just think about the things that you have believed into, but you have no evidence at all. And you say it as though it's true. Because people don't know themselves. They're not paying attention to what's happening. You're being brainwashed and don't know it. It's a lie. So now all the fathers look like deadbeat dads because you don't hear what's going on behind the scene. And it's unfortunate. But hopefully you stop believing it. Let no man teach you anything. No man or woman. Don't let them teach you because they lied to you. They kill you. They take away your natural self. And now you believe in lies and life is hard that way. And you're judging, not realizing that you're judging. 99.99999, but not all the time. 0.9999% of the time. Fathers leave their homes because they hate the mother. The mother and father hate one another, and they can't handle the mother, so they just take off. That's why I want these guys to overcome that, so when they are in that kind of a situation, they don't have to run, because they can see how to deal with it. Because the kids are now convinced that the dad don't love them, when he really does. He just could not deal with the mother. And if we call it what it is, then they'll wake up and overcome. But if we call it something that is not, it's going to only get worse.
Where does that rationale end? Where does that thinking end? Is there no such thing as a slut? Is there no such thing as a beta male? Is there no such thing as like any of these words that we use to describe someone who does a certain thing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. In reality, we're either wrong or right, good or evil. And that's what it is. You're wrong for not doing the right thing. You know, you're in a fallen state. And if you deal with people like that with love, you start to give them things to think about. And then they'll start waking up. But if you just call them deadbeat dad or deadbeat mother, you're not helping them at all because they already feel judged. You know, they're already in that situation, and you're not enlightening in the situation at all. You're putting more darkness on it by keeping them angry. We're supposed to lift people up by being honest and non-judgmental, meaning don't have any resentment in your heart. And so when you deal with people, you will be given the right words to deal with them instead of putting them down. You know what I mean?
I do know.
And so when I say slut maker, it just sounds like a fun word. Amber Rose said, well, if you think women who date men are sluts, and I said, well, not because they date them, because they have sex with them. She's like, well, what is this? Well, what is a man that have sex with a lot of women? Slut maker. It just came out. It was so much fun. But, you know, I can see she need help, you know. But I'm not judging her. I don't feel anything about it. And that's the beauty of not having anger. You're going to be free in here and in here. You really will. All the time, all day long, all night long. But you got to overcome your father, the devil.